There's a lot of things the football doesn't tell you, from a curse that killed 27 people to a billion-dollar controversy. These are 20 things you didn't know about football. And at number 20, I bet you didn't know that football mascots make more money than lawyers. Whether it's Gunnersaurus Rex, the Dancing Demon, or whatever the hell this is, these aren't just goofy grown-ass men sweating their butts off or showing their wooden to the public for no reason. They're out there goofing around entertaining fans because they make $400, $500, and sometimes even $600,000 a year. That's crazy! But football rules get even crazier at number 19. There's no way you knew that there are a lot of things that football players can't wear. All black jerseys? Banned. Players with chains? Banned. Or those ripped socks they robbed from the homeless? Banned. Even this dude who loves his Gucci headbands gets fined every single time he wears them. Football rules got rid of all these because they didn't fit the dress code. Now I get why football jerseys are so important. 'Cause I bet you didn't know about the most legendary piece of memorabilia in football history at number 18. We all know Cristiano and Messi jerseys can go for millions, but they don't even come close to this player's jersey. Ronaldo's Manchester jersey sold for $47,000. Pele's World Cup jersey sold for $188,000, while Messi's World Cup jersey sold for $7.4 million. Those three jerseys combined are nothing compared to Maradona's jersey. This jersey was kept in plastic bags for years, like no one wanted it anymore. But when it finally hit the auction block, it became the most expensive football jersey ever sold, for $9.2 million. Damn! I didn't know football had crazy things like that, but at number 17? I bet you didn't know that robots used to be a part of football? Yes. There are different types of robots in football. Some look like old ladies kicking balls, others are painting the grass on the field, and there are even robots that help players practice free kicks. Believe it or not, FIFA even has a robot referee. But the coolest robot in football is a super fast goalkeeper. This robot can move 20 times faster than a Formula 1 car. It almost never lets a ball get past it. The robot uses a camera to track the ball and make perfect saves. Even top players like Ronaldinho, Messi, and Neymar have struggled to score on this crazy robot. These robots are built different. But there's one player that was really built different. Because for number 16, there's a football player that's missing an arm. This is Carson Pickett. When Carson was just a baby, she was born without her left forearm and hand. But despite being short-armed, she went on to become a star playing professional football, earning over $2 million. And she was also featured in EA Sports FC 24, being the first player with a limb difference to be included in the game's history. I think this game is getting better. But at number 15, what if I told you that the game most of us love is coming to an end? You see, EA has made a big name for itself during its time with FIFA, but now they're ruining it. Because they don't want to spend over $1 billion on the naming rights, so EA will be making their own name called EA Sports FC. But this decision? Making their game worse. I mean, what the hell is this? Bukayo Saka needs to sue somebody at EA. We've got players who look like they're mid-sneeze down at the bottom. Andrea Pirlo looks like a homeless crackhead. Oh man, but at least this isn't as bad as number 14. Because I bet you didn't know about one of the heartbreaking things in football history that killed 5 people. The tragic event occurred on October 27, 2018, when the Leicester City owner's helicopter took off from the King Power Stadium. Everything was going fine at first, but suddenly the helicopter started spinning. The control shaft, which keeps the helicopter balanced, broke, causing the helicopter to lose control and crash in a devastating accident in the stadium's parking lot.
The owner of Leicester City Football Club was on board the helicopter that crashed and burst into flames just minutes after taking off from the King Power Stadium last night,
resulting in the loss of the owner, Vijay Srivadhanaprabha, his daughter, and 3 others. The whole football world was shocked. Fans went to the stadium and left flowers and messages, showing how much they cared. Now that's sad. I can't believe it even happened, but I was also shocked at number 13, because I bet you didn't know about one of the craziest records in football history. Everyone thought Mbappe is the fastest player in football, but watch this. During that goal attempt, Henry hit a top speed of 39.2 kilometers an hour. That's faster than Mbappe's top speed, which is only 38 kilometers an hour. I know it's wild, but when you compare Henry's speed to Usain Bolt, the world's fastest man, it's like Henry's in a whole other league. Bolt's average speed during his 100-meter dash world record was lower than Henry's top speed. So, it looks like Henry's quicker than the fastest human ever, and this Ninja Turtle-looking ass boy. Now we get it, Egghead, but just keep humble. But number 12 is all about the flex. Because I bet you had no idea that the Football World Cup trophy costs millions. If you believe it's similar to the modest NFL champion trophy valued at $4K, the NBA Finals trophy worth a bit more at $13K, and the Stanley Cup in hockey, which costs $25K. This trophy is so expensive, they're trying to steal it. It was designed by Silvio Gazzaniga, made of pure solid gold, and features two humans holding up the earth. The World Cup trophy has now become the most expensive trophy in any sport ever, valued at over $20 million. My question is, who the hell named this guy Gazzaniga? Because that name is weird as hell. But there's nothing compared to number 11, because you probably didn't know the football players have some of the weirdest names ever. Rafael! Chihuahua! I mean, you got a dude named Danny Drinkwater, John Dick, Lorenzo Dickman, and another literally named guy, Fabian Assman. But the weirdest one of them all goes to Cummings. Imagine having a jersey collection with names like that. I mean, this dude's gotta have the worst parents in the world. But that's not as weird as number 10, because you probably had no idea that football players have the weirdest habits ever. You've got John Terry sitting at the same seat on the bus, the French national team always kissing the goalkeeper's head, and Courtois who always touches his chin at the same moment every time. But by far the weirdest habit comes from Erling Haaland because, before he sleeps, he puts on blue light blocking glasses and tapes over his mouth.
I think it's really important.
What time you put those glasses on?
Normally 3 hours before bed.
Oh my god. You're doing sports.
Then you should try to tape your mouth then.
At night?
No, yeah, why not? Or when you train.
It's crazy to think that all of them think it's for good luck. And you probably didn't know about the biggest curse in football at number 9. Every time this man scores a goal, somebody dies. Just look at his teammates' reactions when he scored. They're like they know what's going to happen next. It's like every time Aaron Ramsey scores a goal, a famous person dies. On May 2nd, 2011, the most notorious terrorist Osama bin Laden died the same day he scored. And it's like it never stops. The famous singer, Whitney Houston, Steve Jobs, Paul Walker, and Robin Williams all died on the same day Aaron Ramsey scored. And it's not even a coincidence. Just look at this. All of those people died the same day Aaron Ramsey scored. Man, only Aaron have crazy shit like that. But only in this country, which has a unique rule in football, at number 8. This country has made a rule that football players are allowed to use their hands during the game, similar to how American football players can use their hands to catch and pass the ball. See, football players in the Faroe Islands sometimes struggle with strong winds, causing the ball to blow away during dead ball situations, such as a free kick or a throw-in. So they made a rule that teammates can hold their balls, hold the ball to prevent it from blowing away. It's crazy that they don't just hire a ball boy to do the job. But speaking of ball boy, this ball boy became a multi-millionaire by accident at number 7. It started when this little-ass boy, aka Swansea ball boy, got kicked by Chelsea player Eden Hazard because he didn't give the ball back, trying to save time for Swansea. So Hazard made sure he didn't show up for the next game. The incident went viral, and Charlie's fame skyrocketed. He used his new fame to promote his brand, AU Vodka, which quickly became the most popular in the UK and Australia. With the support of famous people like Ronaldinho, Floyd Mayweather, and Jake Paul, Charlie's net worth soared to over $77 million. That's a lot of money, but that's nothing compared to number 6, because this Barcelona player rejects things that make him rich like a king. If Messi rejected a $1.5 billion offer, Mbappe rejected Real Madrid. This player is different. See, the Spanish princess Leonor has a huge crush on Gavi, and she's not even trying to hide it. But Gavi loves football more than anything. Yeah, it's a dream to become a prince, but it's also a dream to play in the highest league, and he's not willing to give that up for a life of luxury. So, that. Messi's $1.5 billion offer is better, cause that offer is big, like at number 5. Because I bet you didn't know about the biggest football stadium in the world. See, the smallest football field can fit 1 basketball court, and a high school football field can fit 4 basketball courts inside. But this one is huge as hell. I mean, this stadium can fit 18 basketball courts inside the field, and it can hold 114,000 people, which is more than the entire population of the country of Dominica. This stadium is the largest football stadium in the world, located in North Korea. But that's only a few fans of football in the world. Because for number 4, you probably had no idea that football has billions of fans around the world. To put that into perspective, baseball has around 500 million fans, basketball has 800 million, and both cricket and hockey have over 1 billion each. But football stands out as the clear winner, with a following that's nearly half the world's population, with 3.6 billion fans. That's a lot of people. Now I see why football players have lookalikes, because for number 3, I bet you didn't know that football players have lookalikes. We have Cristiano Ronaldo from Iraq, Mbappe lookalike with a disease disorder. There's also a fake Ronaldinho who met Messi. Additionally, we have Neymar, Pelé, Mohamed Salah, and the best of them is this guy who almost got into jail and slept with 23 women because he looks like Messi. This guy is lucky! But number 2 is bad luck, because I bet you didn't know that Cristiano is being sued for much more than his salary. You see, Cristiano partnered with the crypto company Binance to promote their CR7 NFTs. But the people who bought those NFTs are now suing both Cristiano and Binance. They claim Cristiano misled them into buying the NFTs by touting it as a good investment, without disclosing that he was being paid by Binance. Binance is also in trouble for other shady crypto stuff. They had to pay a $4 billion fine, and their CEO had to step down. So now Cristiano is facing a massive $1 billion lawsuit. But it's alright. These guys are cashing fat checks, which is why you see cars like this, or like this. And you can watch that on this video. So, what are you doing? Click it. Click it.